Hello and welcome to SparkPlug, the video blog for event planners and video producers. Events require teams. Conferences require teams. Video production requires teams. Depending on the production, you have people that have common skills and common experience. Now you're working with all these strangers. They have production experience and so do you. How do you keep your sanity, demonstrate your skills, and avoid felony charges? Today's topic, the top 10 tips for working on events with multiple producers. Tip number 1, no attitudes. Check your ego at the door. No matter what your role in the event or production, you're not completely in charge unless your name's on the bill. Let responsibilities unfold naturally. Don't freak, don't panic, and more importantly, don't worry. The production's going to happen with or without you. Tip number 2, never say I told you so. No matter what you might suggest or recommend, you're not always aware of the experience or perspective of other producers. If something goes wrong, simply ask the individual or team what you can do to help. If you say I told you so to make yourself feel better, you destroy the team environment. And now, is that what you want to do? Never. Tip number 3, no, you have not done this before. Okay, so you may have worked with someone important or executed another massive event, but we're working on this event. Your experience is helpful, but only to you. If the team needs a perspective or opinion, they will ask. Your expertise and skill will show in the way that you communicate and deliver what you're asked to do. So the rule here is, you can tell them about the last time that you worked with Johnny Depp, but only over drinks. Tip number 4, over-communicate, over-deliver. In the heat of production and producing, we all need information. Most importantly, we want information. So even if you think it's redundant, tell people where you are, what you need, what you might have a concern about, and what we should be planning for. Naturally, don't communicate just to communicate, but be helpful through proactive information. Tip number 5, no excuses. Don't tell us that the dog ate your iPhone charger, that you didn't know Beyonce needed more M&Ms, or that you didn't know high voltage meant high voltage. Just remove excuses and reasons from your whole game. It's a waste of oxygen, no matter how cool the excuse sounds. Tip number 6, best interests. If you make every decision and every discussion from this perspective of the event and production, you'll never go wrong. This takes us back to tip number 3 and number 5. So if you make your job to serve the production, you'll rarely have problems with others. Everyone will see that your job and your mental focus is on the production. Focus is your friend. Tip number 7, be led until you're asked to lead. There are plenty of roles for you to fill. Obviously, you will be seen as an expert in one or more areas of the production. That's why you're there. So don't try to lead. In the end, you'll just end up bumping into an ego. Sooner or later, the best person for the job will take the lead, even if it's not you. Tip number 8, choose wisely what is a problem. Something always goes wrong. It's the nature of events, video, or anything that involves herding cats. Attendees and talent. If the trash is full, dump it or call someone. If the banner has fallen, try to fix it. There are hundreds of little things that you can do to alleviate problems, so do it. Unless you might be physically harmed or there are insurance reasons not to do something, just help when and where you can. Tip number 9, step back, step forward, step back. No, this isn't the cha-cha, but when you are producing with other producers, you're dancing. Volunteering makes you feel good. We all like to contribute, but be careful where you step forward. If you volunteer, make sure you have the confidence in the role. We all work with people that are eager and we all want to be helpful. But if you are there for a reason, focus on that reason and your tasks first. It doesn't mean that you don't want to help, but recognize that the expected outcome of volunteering is that you will complete your current task and those you signed up for in addition. Failure to complete any one of those objectives overshadows any of your great intentions. And finally, tip number 10. Oh, guess what? We're out of time because some producer thinks they know how long a 10 and 5 should be. Oh well, no problem. I'll do what I'm told. But I will upload a PDF of all 10 tips to Sparksight.tv. As always, you can email us your questions and comments and topic suggestions. We'll see you next time.